What is up, planner friends, and welcome back to my channel, the Celeste Edit. I am Celeste, of course, the one and the only. So today we are going to be setting up my A5 Slim for travel. I'm getting to the part of the year where the leisure vacations are about to start kicking in back to back, back to back, back to back. Even my one-day trips, they are super important as well. So today we're going to be setting up a A5 Slim, and I pulled some of the books that I want to have in here. I already told you guys I'm gonna do a different video. Look, I've got books galore, and this isn't even all of them. This was just the ones that were actually on top for me to reach, but I have got books galore. So today we are going to be setting this up, and you are gonna see a few of my favorite inserts, but you will not see all of my favorite inserts, because if I had all of my favorite inserts in here, I would need about 15 bands. So we are going to set this up, and I'm going to go through all the notebooks that I have here. Will all of these notebooks fit? I don't know. Am I going to make them fit? Probably. So the first notebook I have here is just a dot grid notebook. I really just want this for the front cover. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use it. I want to take this one, which is a Traveler's Company notebook, and this is just blank. So this is going to be for me to get like stamps and things like that, because honestly this will probably be like my notebook when I go to stationery stores too. This paper is a little on the thinner side. I think it will hold up to like stamps and things like that, and if I make any connections, get any cards from anybody, or get any stickers from anybody, I'm gonna put them in this book as well. And like I said, I think even if I need to set up a separate one, this may be like the notebook that I take to like stationery stores, because of some of the other notebooks that I'm going to include in here. And then the other book I have, this is a expense tracker book. I get this from a small shop on Etsy, and I want to, of course, write everything down that I am going to purchase. And then I have a cloth and paper task line notebook. I am going to make, this is going to be like my list notebook. So all the things that I want to buy at Atlas are pretty much, I'm going to make a list of it in here. Then this one, this is a color swatching book, so I still may use this in conjunction with this one. So you guys should have saw me open this a week or so ago or sometime, but this is the pen test book. So I do not feel like they are the same. I feel like they are different, because this is going to be pretty much for when I am writing with a certain style of pen, nib, size, all of that. And then this is going to be for ink. I may see some ink that I want to purchase, and it's so many pages in here that I could brand them on their own. So I could do what brand it is and then just continue with that brand, because I'm always testing inks and stuff. So I'm thinking I'm going to put this in here. Now, how am I going to put all four? That I do not know. I know, but let me see. So with this one, this is the dot grid, which again, I just wanted it for the front cover. So I may not use that, because I can just put something in here. So let's go in with the task line notebook, and you can fit 4 books into these vinyls. So I'm gonna put the task line notebook in the middle. And then I also need to put in here, I also have, well, I have a sticker release, but I'm not going to take that. I don't know if I'm going to do the pocket with the zipper or the flat one. I think I will just do this one. I don't think I need to do the one with the zipper, because I'm going to be carrying a bag with me. So this entire week, you guys are in for a treat. You guys are going to get my entire setup for Chicago. And actually, if I put this in here, I can do deco in the front, and then I cannot use that book, even though I really want to use that book because it is super cute. But let's see, if I put this in here, I could just do deco on the front so that I don't have to use that book. This is, again, the task line book, which I think I'm going to put the stamp book first. And you guys are gonna get some good video. I mean, you get good videos out of me every week. I mean, who am I kidding? But you guys are gonna get some really good videos. So I think I may band these together. I think, let's see. I need to see which one is bigger. I think the white one is bigger because the white one came off of a different thing. So I think I'm gonna put the white one, and we're gonna just put it in here like that, and just like that it added 2 books instead of the 1. And then I think the last book I'm gonna do the expense tracker, because again I want to write down all of my purchases while I am there. So this, let me just force it in there, and this fits fine to me. Like this does not bother me. I do not mind a chunky book because, like I said, I do want to have the pen swatch because, of course, I'm gonna, check out uni pens and, pilot pens. I'm gonna check out a bunch of pens while I'm there. But then also I, may be picking up some inks. I don't know if they are like able to ship, but I'll see, because I don't want to take those inks on the plane. I'm just not that kind of girl to take those kind of chances. But I may just mail them to myself because we have a location. We have Chicago Airport as well. So I may just pop in the office and get a label and mail it to myself. But this is the blank. Again, I'm going to use this for stamps. I may end up putting some stickers in here because honestly, I'm not like a save your sticker kind of girl. So it's like I can just make, a little collage of like the stickers that I've collected from this time in Chicago. And I may end up taking that out. But then we have the task aligned notebook where I'm going to make my list. And then we have the expense notebook. So I do like to decorate my pages. Anytime there is a, like this frame, I will probably decorate. This one, I don't think it has, it literally goes right into swatching. So I don't have to worry about decorating anything there. This page needs some deco, and I believe this one is the same because it is the cloth and paper notebook, and this goes right into the expense tracker as well. So I think we are all set up. I gotta kind of stretch these out so that they kind of start laying in there flat like that. But I have no problem with this having, 5 books. And I've got the pocket in there as well, which I may end up taking this pocket out because I feel like that is, like the vinyl on vinyl is like sticking, and that's why it's having a problem like curving around. And of course I put an extra book in there. So I think I am going to probably put an insert here. I did not print it. I did make some inserts for the front of these books, but since I use this one, I was like, oh, I'm gonna use this book. But honestly, I think I can still use this book and instead of using this one, because I don't want to have to make deco. So I think I'm gonna put this one in here because this is just notes, so it's literally just dot grid paper, so it'll probably be easier for people to write on as well. Like if anybody is, writing down their social media information, it'll be easy to write on. So I think I can take this out. And see, vinyl on vinyl, it's just like stuck together. So yeah, like this lays super better because like I said, that vinyl was making it like stick. But this is our setup, I think. So we've got this book for stickers and connections. That's what I'm gonna call it, stickers, stamps, and connections. And then we have our color swatching book, our pen test book, our book where we are gonna put our list, and then the book where we're gonna put how much we paid for said items. We can't leave that out. So I think, let me grab, do I want to grab some sticker books now? Because I do normally decorate the front of like those cloth and paper ones because I'm cringy about like my name being in the front of this, so I don't normally use this. So let me grab some stickers because it's just the 2 books that I have to decorate. So let me grab some stickers. BRB. All right, so I am back. I grabbed one of the new sticker books that I picked up from Live Love Posh. This was a book that I picked up from the summer sale, so you should have already seen a flip through of it. And it just has some washi style stickers, and it has like some of these paperback kind of stickers. So I think I'm going to go in. I was going to go in with this page. But let's see which one. I can slide this over a little bit because I'm going to be decorating this page. And I've got a clip here so I can kind of hold that down a little bit. Because I've got quite a few options. And I want to use the ones that are on the white. These are so pretty, but they're on the clear paper. So I'm not going to use, I could use those if I white this out, but I don't want to have to do all that. I just want to decorate and move on. That's cut out. So that would be, this is one sticker. So this may or may not work. Oh yeah, I think this may. Yep, that worked out perfectly. It's like I said, I do not like to put my name in there. I think that is like cringy. And then I may do this one. I don't know, I might do this one here and put something over top of it. I just need to see. Or I don't think this is long enough. Or is it? Whoa, shorty. Yes, it is. Literally, it's just that simple. I do not like to, I'm going to put this one back. I do not like to use that page. So I normally just decorate them. Like in my other books, even in some of my smaller ones, I've decorated them. So I'll just go in with a few like decorative, I don't want to use that. Go in with a few decorative elements to kind of fill it up. And again, use your stickers. I have so many sticker books. I'm not like, oh my God, that's too pretty, I don't want to use it. No, honey. You use them stickers because you're going to be sitting on this stuff. You're going to be hoarding it for years. And then you're going to be trying to de-stash 1,000,001 things. So it's like, just go ahead, de-stash some of your stuff. Use your stuff too. Like I said, I'm a firm believer in like using your stickers. I'm not one that's like, oh, I don't want to use it. I want to save it. Save it for what? Save it for what? The little glasses are cute. Save it for what? And literally, that is all we're going to do to this page. Like, I don't need to, it's a pen test book, so I don't need to write pen test in there. I can if I want to, but I don't. This one is the task one. So I think, let's see if it's anything in here that I want to use. If not, these are all like washi. And I actually don't mind this page. I don't think that's big enough to go right there. Let me see what we got with these last few pages. This is all washi. Yeah, these are all the, and I love those. They are so stinking pretty. And I love these quotes too. Can I put a quote in there? I should have put a quote in there before I put all of this around. Let me see. Because the quote is on washi, but let's see. Because I ain't pushing down too much. So let's see if we can move some of these around. So I can fit a quote in there. I think this one just needs to go over a little bit more. And then I love this one. Live, work, create. Write, create, inspire. Plan a trick, do more. The magic is in the planning. I conquer. So I do like that one. And I don't know if this may be. Oh no, I thought that was all. I thought that was all one. Because now I feel like I kind of need like a big one. I like this one because it's kind of long too. Yeah. And I need a small little something something right there. So let me go. Let's go for the highlighters. Yeah, let's go for the highlighters. Pop that right there. So yeah, that page is done. And just as simple, you can decorate your pages in your book. So this one, I was going to put something on here that said list, but I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. So let's see. Because I do have some other books that I just got that I don't have. I do like these. But I don't think there's one wide enough for that. Because this... Yeah, that's not really... Or maybe this one. And as long as it covers up the words, I don't worry about like the little faint lines there. Like that does not bother me at all. The little lines do not bother me. So let's see. Oh, do I want to put this up here? I don't know, because it will run into something. Let me do that. Cover that center first, and then I can kind of think about what I want to put there. I do like this one that says checklist, but I know that's not wide enough. So maybe this one. Because what else do we got? Yeah, so maybe this one here in the center. And you can kind of see through that, so I will try. And my whiteout is handy, so this one. And just like that, you cannot see the words through there anymore. So that, and it kind of says checklist, so that's super cute because this is the task one, which again I'm using like a checklist style. So now we go in with some decorative elements just to kind of fill up the page a tad bit. Oh, there we go. And I love this little coffee cup or drink cup. Not really coffee, but I'm a frappe kind of girl, so I can have a frappe any season, anytime. So, and we're just gonna fill it up. I'll put a little quote in the bottom too, and let me grab one more something, this little washi. And I'm going to flip to the back and find a small little quote that'll go literally right there. I think I'll use this one that I was going to use earlier. Is that crooked? Is that crooked or is it straight? I think it's straight. So literally we just use the Live Love Posh book. And let me get the rest of the stuff out of the way. And this is what we did. So we put together this vinyl notebook. Sorry about the glare, that's why I'm trying to hold it. But we just used this notebook in the front. And like I said, this is going to be for any stamps that I collect, if I want to write down any specific like stationery stores, and any connections that I make with anybody. If you are going to be at the Atlas sale, drop in the comments. I will be there. I do have some like cards that have my YouTube information on there, and I'm also gonna have some stickers as well, because who doesn't love a sticker? So the sticker has my logo on there. So I'm gonna be having some of those to, you know, make connections, make new friends. And we got that book for that. Self-explanatory, color swatching. If I see any ink that I may not want to purchase right then and there. I may want to see it, let it dry down, think on it over a couple days. I can by all means do it on this page, and I don't have to put one brand on here. If I want, I can put the brand underneath here so that I don't waste the entire page, but you can use it however you want. This one we just decorated as well. Turned out super cute, I think so. And this is just the pen swatching book. Like I said, I know I'm going to be there trying out a few different pens, so I definitely wanted to bring this because the same, I may not want to buy that pen right then and there. I may want to look at it compared to some other pen swatches that I have at home. So we're going to use that book. And then we have the task line book, which is going to be for my list. So this is just how this page turned out. And I feel like it needs something there, or the other six got to move down. But I think I know I can put right there, because I remember seeing some small little, I think that's in the front, so I don't even know why I'm all the way back here. Yeah, I remember seeing this. Do we want the pen or do we want the paper clips? I feel like those are paper clips there, so let's go with the pen. I feel like the pen is huge, but we're gonna put it there because something had to go in that space. So this is the task line book, and of course we decorated the front page because, like I said, I don't like those cover pages because my planner is never gonna be lost, and I wouldn't want anybody to have my address. So here is what the front looks like, and again, I'm gonna make my list in here. I was gonna make that with you guys, but I have some screenshots in my phone of some things that I want from Atlas, and then I also need to browse the website again. I need to look at the vendor list to see who's gonna be there, all the things to kind of get my list of what I want to purchase while I'm there. And then my last book is the expense book. Again, I'm gonna put it here because I love this little header page. So I'm definitely gonna write in here Atlas Stationer's, sidewalk sale, and then put the amounts of the things that I bought. So that is all we did. I'm not doing anything to the front cover. I like this notebook in the front. I think it looks really nice with these bands. I think the color on this notebook plays very well with the color of the band. Hopefully the glare isn't too bad. Let me kind of hold it up. So this is what we put together. Again, I'm super excited to use this. Oh, and it does have a pen loop on the back. Me and those pen loops have a love-hate relationship. I generally do not use them. And I will be traveling with a few other things, so I have other places for my pens. So this is the second video in preparing to go to Chicago for Atlas Stationery sale. Like I said, you guys will get more videos. The videos this week, I'm going to do a what's in my bag. I'm also going to do a travel, like a day trip planning in my travel planner, so you guys can see that. So hopefully you guys will enjoy all of the videos that I have pretty much created, this little mini series of preparing for Chicago. And until the next video, I hope you guys have a great week.